Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Lakers Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. Good to be back in the saddle in front of my computer. Got the stats right here talking Lakers basketball after another Lakers victory. Let's talk about it. Lakers get the win over the Minnesota Timberwolves 142-125. High scoring game. Gave up a few more points than what I had hoped. But nonetheless, this game was a blowout. Or I wouldn't say we really blew them out, but the game was never in doubt. We had that 10 to 12 point lead pretty much throughout the entire game. And this game was about Anthony Davis scoring 50 points, 20 of 29 from the field, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Seriously playing like an MVP over the last couple of games. If he keeps this up, he's going to move his name up in the MVP race. The last couple of games that Anthony Davis has played in, and LeBron James is still playing like an MVP caliber player with 32 points and 13 assists and simply just playing amazing basketball. Like, we can see the droppage when he goes out. It's like we need Anthony Davis to ball out because LeBron James is that important to our team. And we were missing Rondo today, so that kind of showed very early when LeBron went out. We were like, okay, we're missing that other ball handler, that other person to kind of control the team. And Anthony Davis put us on his back and really just went to work and was playing like old school Pelicans Anthony Davis. Like just jumpers falling, all types of floaters and things like around the rim. Dude's balling. But what I want to say is this. The fact that the way he's playing over the last couple games solidifies the fact that we have 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA. If you think about it, you got Giannis. Let's say Giannis is number 1, right? Let's say you got up at neck and neck, number 2 or 3, you got Luka and LeBron. Or you can put LeBron there and Luka, however you want to call it, right? I'm not saying in any particular order. Giannis, LeBron, Luka. You can either put a Harden there or you could put 80 there and Harden. That's my top 5. Giannis, Luka, LeBron, Harden, and AD. Or AD and Harden. That would be my top 5. I think Kawhi falls out of the top 5. And I don't know who else. I'm probably missing a superstar out there. But correct me if I'm wrong. Throw some names out if you think there's anybody else that is in that top 5. I think we need to enjoy this because we have 2 of the top 5 players in the league. Remember Steph and AD and KD used to be in that top 5? They're hurt. They're rehabbing. And now we have 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA this year. Our record is 21-3. Speaks for itself. And I mean, we need to enjoy that. Enjoy that because right now our team is balling. We're meshing well. Everybody's fitting in. Everybody knows their role. The minutes are great. But we got a little test today because we saw that with Rondo out, Frank Vogel had to kind of figure out who's going to play. And is he going to give those minutes to Kuzma? Or Kuzma's going to have to step up now that LeBron James got in foul trouble, which I'll talk about. But Rondo's not there, so who's going to be there? He went with Caruso and Quinn Cook. I'm like, Quinn Cook? I'm like, okay. But so Quinn Cook, in my opinion, is he's kind of have that. He kind of has that. Quinn Cook and Kuzma have the same issue to me. Like they need to get it together, right? Caruso was the one to step up with Rondo being gone. So LeBron James gets into early foul trouble. First time I've ever seen him in foul trouble in my entire life, or at least close to being in foul trouble where he can foul out. Apparently, he's only fouled out of 6 games in his entire career, played like over 1,500 games, including the playoffs. And so that's pretty crazy. And he got into foul trouble. You can see early. LeBron James is going crazy. LeBron James had his pep in his step. He's playing like a 23-year-old. The fast twitch, the quick twitch muscles are there. It's pretty interesting because you got Bronny, who's playing in high school right now. You got his dad coming home from a road trip. I think it kind of felt that it's kind of cool that you can think that, hey, my son's playing in the city right here. I came back home and I'm playing at the top of my game. Bronny's got some stuff to talk about at school. And you can see maybe LeBron James is trying to like show out a little bit for his son. And, his friends and all that stuff, because LeBron James, seriously, I mean, with his quick twitch muscles, his jumping ability right now, it looks like he looked like a 25-year-old. Like, he looks crazy. And he was a little energetic, picking up some fouls, some charging fouls, some blocking fouls and things like that, and got him into early foul trouble. I think left the half with 16 points, but ended the first half with 4 fouls. Went out early because he was kind of a little pissed. Went to the locker room, but AD put us on his back after that and carried it. So my question was, who's going to step up at that point? You got LeBron James in foul trouble. Who's going to step up? In this game, it was Caruso. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, 30 minutes, 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 4 free throws, 16 points. You can just see, and it's not just the points. When we look at guys that are impactful like that, you can see the guy was just everywhere. He was just involved, bloody knees, everything, doing a lot. And shout out to Caruso for stepping up in Rondo's absence. I thought we would miss Rondo after last game. He tweaked his hamstring and he might be out day to day or whatever, but you can see how valuable Rondo is. When LeBron's out, it was like we needed that other ball handler, and it's good to see Caruso stepping up even on the scoring aspect, because he plays really good defense and he's a smart guy on the floor, but he doesn't handle the ball and he doesn't control the pace of the game the way Rondo does. So, but shout out to Caruso for stepping up in Rondo's absence and really helping the squad, being impactful. When I go down the list, KCP 9 points, Danny Green 12 points, hit some big shots. Danny Green's always missing the easy shots, it seems like, but then he hit some tough shots, 4 of 5, 4 of 6 from 3. LeBron James, 32 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 6 of 8 from 3, hitting some 32-footers, crazy. Kuzma looked lost out there, like I said. Finished with 7 points, hit that 3-pointer late, hit a couple shots here and there, but for the most part, he's on the floor and he's not really being impactful. One thing that I'm going to be constructive here and not just get on Kuzma and try to clown him or anything. But before I get to Kuzma, let me just say this. Dwight Howard, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Really didn't notice JaVale's impact too much in this game early. I mean, he did 6 points, 5 rebounds, whatever. But so Caruso, Dwight Howard definitely didn't do anything. So Quinn Cook didn't do much. Daniels didn't do anything. Kuzma, one of the things that I noticed about Kuzma is that, because we were always on Twitter and we're like, he just doesn't do anything. If he's not scoring, he's not doing anything. There were several moments where I think Kuzma could have actually came instead of LeBron was right next to him, or at least a little bit further, like right there. And AD was out of the play at this point. I don't think AD was on the floor. At this point, Kuzma could have came and set a pick for LeBron. LeBron would have went around. Then Kuzma could have popped on that play, or at least rolled to the basket or did something, and he would have been involved in that particular play. There's several instances where that type of stuff happens, where Kuzma right now on the offensive end, if he's not getting the ball's way on that end. He's over here and he's not doing anything other than waiting for a pass on the ball. And so there's little things like that Kuzma can actually do to get more involved in the play, other than, because when he's just sitting out there, he's not doing anything. And he's not getting his hands on the ball, he's not snatching the ball, he's not fighting or doing anything. And those are the little things I think Kuzma can do to kind of get more involved in some of the plays, I think. Because right now you can see a lot of guys not even looking for Kuzma in the action. You see Caruso and all these guys doing other things, being more involved in the plays. Kuzma's actually being out of the plays, but hopefully he figures that out. One last thing, I'll finish with this. Thornton. So I called him Thornton. I thought his name was Thornton. Talon Horton Tucker. He came in, I started tweeting Thornton. I don't know where I got that name from, but maybe I was like meshing his two words, but his two names. But Talon Horton Tucker came in. Little thing. Where he came in, he played under 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, I saw some intangibles that he had in his game that I actually would love to see Kuzma pick up. 1, he came in instantly and started boxing out. 2, came in ball handling, right? Ball handling skills looks crazy. Had a good step back, but not only that, that didn't go in. just his foundation, like just defensive stance, looked very strong, and his footwork looked a little bit more solid than Kuzma, right? Those are the little things. When I say, hey, we need a guy like, we need Kuzma, I want Kuzma to do some of these things, that's who I was looking at. I was joking around like, hey, I'm giving Horton some of Kuzma's minutes. Now, I'm joking around a little bit, but in a way, I actually want to see Talon Horton Tucker a little bit more, because he has these 7-foot wingspan arms, crazy, and he looks like he has really good balance, and he has really good ball handling skills, it looks like. And I would love to see a guy like that off the bench and play a few minutes. As you can see, we're so deep. Our roster is so deep. We don't need that third scorer. We just need guys to fit in, defend, fit in, and play a few minutes here and there, play strong and play smart. What I saw from Talon Horton Tucker, just in like 30 seconds, it was like night and day. I was like, I want to see more of that. So whether I'm joking around saying he should take Kuzma minutes, I think I want to see him more in the games, just for that standpoint, not of just scoring, but playing smart, that smart basketball alongside those guys. Like I always call out Caruso, KCP, and those guys playing smart basketball. I would love to see Talon Horton Tucker. Anyway, we go on the road. We play one game here at home. We go on the road now for 5 games: Orlando, Heat, Atlanta, Indiana, and the Bucks. Another tough road trip. Let's see how that goes. I think we're up for the challenge, but guys have to kiss the wives and the family and get on the plane and go to the East Coast. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hit the like button if you like the videos. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at MikeSportsLA. Thank you guys for all the support. Love you guys supporting the channel. The YouTube channel is growing. They're getting a lot of views, and I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel and appreciating my commentary on Lakers basketball. Anyways, hit you guys up in the next video. We'll talk soon. Peace.